Oh my. Magical Monday on the way. Oh boy. Hope you had a great 4th of July weekend. If you weren't here in the United States, you missed something special. You are the special, but you missed something special. What a great weekend. Drone shows, fireworks, you name it. It was great. Phenomenal. Toby Keith was the most streamed songs on Spotify for Independence Day 2025. I imagine it continued in 2026. Good stuff. Hey, share the stream, share the dream. Those of you out there in the world, those of you watching on X, hello. Hello. Those of you hanging out, smiling face with sunglasses and all. It's, I want to call him Barry White, but it's Barry the Music Man with the smiley face super sticker this morning. We are down a mod on the green machine. Means Dr. Jill's going to have to do double duty since Ms. Pick Cafe is on vacation. Good to see you, dear. Cat Slave in the house, and we have to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dr. Jill. Happy birthday to Dr. Jill. Happy birthday, Dr. Jill. Happy birthday, Dr. Jill. Good morning, everybody. And, of course, a great big thank you to the Weatherman, who's with us today. I hope you had a headache-free weekend. I did not. I didn't get a Garden Place video together, which I am ashamed of, but I've got a lot of work to do this week to get one out for you next week. And I will officially be on the road next week. That's my warning to you. So, yeah, I got a week to get everything done. Yikes. Anyway, it's good to see you all. Thank you for the gifty Weatherman. Much appreciated. Another amazingly generous human being, otherwise known as Staccato DDS out there. 20 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness. Thank you for that, Staccato. Your generosity is phenomenal. I do appreciate it. So those 20 people whose names went green for less than a cup of coffee, you can keep this membership next month and retain the benefits, which is early access to all of the material I put together, it seems these days. Usually at least 3 to 5 videos every week, sometimes more. Tender Warriors out there gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships as well. Holy cow, we are 26 deep, and we are only moments into the show. In fact, we are in the pre-show. 6 minutes are going to start very soon, about 2 minutes from now. So very excited about that. We've got Crazy White Boy out there in the audience, along with everybody's favorite polar bar, Snortopoopus Q Burr. Walter Tomaszewski's got his ferns and hostas. They're doing quite well, as are ginger, mint, and apple mint. Well, there you go. Sounds good. Sounds good. WJB Daily in the house. Good morning, Culture and Culturians. Hope everyone has 10 fingers after the 4th. I got them. Little fat fingers, though. Got to keep losing that weight, guys. Got to stay healthy. No cheating. Ozempic is cheating. It's also really maybe not super great for you, according to some. It has some interesting side effects that a lot of people might not be excited about. Davina Duckworth. I just remembered I have to watch Sisu. Oh, that's a good film. You'll like that. Sisu 2 is also good, according to the Weatherman. The generous one, indeed. We got Georgia Peach out there. Hello, young lady. It's good to see you. Along with Penny. Amazing. Neat. Let's see. There are several screens that go over the top. Scenes that go over the top in Sisu 2. Oh, I bet. Jan Monroe, good morning to you. Good to see you. Hope the day is going well. Has started well. Getting over your fireworks trauma. It's not trauma. It's great. We get the rockets' red glare and the bombs bursting in air. That's right. We get every season proof that the flag is still there. Randall Orser, though. There's a Canadian. I'm proud to be an American. Are you proud to be a Canadian, Randall? I don't know. Just gots to ask. The Bad Cap says, good morning to everybody. Good morning to you, wonderful friend. 250, baby. 250. Thank you, Corporeal Being, and Davina Duckworth. It's good to see you. Caveat Ties here with Caveat Ties. and Commander Ed Straker of Shadow. Bill Blom and many others we'll get to in bonus time, so stick around. 6 minutes starts officially right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about. Not a lot of time to do it, and we got to talk about the Minions. Minions? That's right. Minions and Monsters slipped on a banana peel, despite the fact that it opened in 5 days to $61 million and beat the pants off of Supergirl in its opening weekend. And they were trying to play that down and misrepresent that on several of the shill box office sites. Boy, were they bitter that Supergirl super sucked again. Another weekend, dropping 77%. If you watched it this morning's video, you saw that. But the box office of Minions and Monsters fizzles. 61 million is a fizzle. What was Supergirl after suffering a 74% drop? Is that a fizzle? What's worse than a fizzle? I don't know. But the Children of Blood and Bone author Tommy Adeyemi will not watch the film version, officially separating her name from it. Well, yeah, this is the thing that KK wanted to make and destroy, and got delivered out there with a terrible casting of Amanda Lestenberg, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Viola Davis, along with Gina Prince Blythewood's feature adaptation from the 2018 young adult novel. And Paramount's going to be bringing that out early next year. Maybe the months of January, February, or March. That's when you send things to die at the theater, right? Let's see. We've got Donald Trump in America 250 speech saluting veterans and astronauts and attacking communism. All the things that you want a president to do in a 4th of July celebration. Ruby Hoove gifts a CultureCasino membership out there. Thank you very much for the gifty, Ruby Hoove. We've got Adam Sandler officiating, officially, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. I didn't know. I didn't know a lot of things tied to this wedding, and a lot of people didn't want things out there being wildly talked about in the wild. But they talked a lot about the World Cup. All-time high for soccer in America with the TV ratings, not to mention what's happening in Telemundo. Big numbers for Telemundo. Congratulations to them. Vin Diesel begins filming that Fast Forever production, teasing the most amazing finale. Okay. I hope so. I've been giving this franchise a lot of leash, but Cars in Space almost sealed the deal for me. I was almost done. Finally, Jesse Eisenberg says he doesn't want to be associated with Zuckerberg anymore. If this guy is the creator of this world, I don't want to live in that world. And you know what? Neither do I. Don't really trust a lot of these tech guys. Well, the Meta guy was telling everybody to do one thing, but telling privately his staff to do another. And if you don't know what that refers to, there's plenty of video evidence showing it. Not a good man. Hey, stay away from this thing that we're trying to peddle on the plebs. That's how they look at you, folks. The elites look at you as plebs. Let's not be treated like that. Of course, the UK is inviting that. That's a different story. Lena Dunham was reportedly made a gasp-worthy football joke at the Swift-Kelsey wedding celebration, saying, straight guys reenacting gay prawn. That's Lena Dunham now? Yikes sauce. Well, she was one of the many celebrities that were invited to that wedding event. And one of the things that I think is a more important event, where people eat too much and aren't involved in Hollywood, is Joey Chestnut winning the contest once again. 18th Coney Island hot dog contest eating victory. Mickey Sudo tops among the women. So now they have to separate it in men's and women's eating contests? Oh, my. We're in a weird place, kids. Speaking of weird place, NBC was able to tap into America 250 moment with lots of heart-tugging promos for the 2028 Olympics, which they control, and the NBC 100 celebration, tying into the 250 for Marca. If only they were more Markin. That'd be good. That'd be good for us all. Moving into the news story from That Park Place, Walt Disney World opened the 250th celebration of America with the least American thing possible, the quote-unquote Black National Anthem at Epcot. Really? Really? We have one national anthem, and it's for everybody, regardless of their skin color. Anyway, California farmers giving away tons of nectarines because he's not allowed to sell them. That's right. There is a company, this is the problem with corporate farming, that has claimed that they own exclusive right to these particular kinds of nectarines. I think these are some kind of strange white nectarine. But the Guimara Brothers Fruit Company has filed a lawsuit about exclusivity over the white nectarines that this guy is now just giving away. So much for sales. You defeat the commies. That's what I say. We've got Brazil's top presidential candidates, Lula and Flavio Bolsonaro, who's evil, clash over U.S. tariff proposal, which they don't have any control over. So, they're just trying to have political ladders to get where they need to go. And finally, the last two news stories. StubHub sued by fans who say ticket cancellations crushed their dreams of going to the World Cup. This is a problem that everybody has if they sell tickets. And the last news story, Tesla sales jumped last quarter in a possible sign that the Musk backlash is behind it, which, people want electric cars. You can feel it. It's electric. Boogie, oogie. That's right. We got to talk about a couple that rescued a moose here in bonus time, so stick around. They rescued it from a bear because we didn't get our bear story in. So let's do the bonus story right up front. That's right. A Maine couple spots a moose calf being chased by a bear, and they help it escape. There's a video here. You can watch it on WBAL TV, which is an NBC affiliate. And a Maine couple was heading out for the day of fishing. They happened upon a scene fit for nature documentary, a moose calf running for its life with a large black bear in pursuit. These two folks from Telos Township, Maine, about an hour or so from their home in Lincoln, when they saw a female moose along the edge of a wooded area, she turned down a side road. And she had her phone out because you're going to get a picture of the moose. And then they parked the truck to watch the moose and noticed she seemed agitated and was grunting as if calling to a calf. And suddenly the calf and bear charged out of the trees, heading right for us. And Todd Malcolm said there was no doubt in his mind that the bear would catch the calf and decided not to let nature take its course, saying, I put the truck in drive and just stepped on the gas. He said, explaining that he wasn't trying to hurt the bear, just trying to put the truck between the bear and the calf. I knew what I had to do, and I just did it. So there you go. Crazy stuff. That was a photo that Elvia J. Malcolm, the lady, produced there. Crazy. Anyway, I thought you guys would appreciate that. A little bit of a different spin on a bear story than we normally have. But that's what we do here. We tell the story. It's a bear moose. A moose bear. Yeah. We're doing good today, guys. We got through 17 stories in all. We did most of them inside of the 6-minute window. So there you go. Try to catch up with you guys in the chat. I'm now 13 minutes behind. O2RR joins us this morning. Good to see you. No AI involved, says Davina Duckworth. Nope, actual bear. That bear is booking it too. Yeah, bears move. That's the other thing. Bears will catch you. True story. Yes, they're bigger than you, but they will catch you. Dynamite. All right, what do we got? Epic photo. Incredible photo. Love it. Read by Nature says bear versus Canadian Kong versus Godzilla. There you go. Yeah, the bear was definitely with bear versus moose. And Mama Moose was calling out for the baby. So nice save by the guy in the truck. Well done. Bear moose indeed. Donovan Bradford, good morning to you. And to Carl at the same time, doubled up. James Dosher in the house, probably writing away right as we speak. Texas 84 out there. Duh, Bearsh. That's right. And the lovely Juliet from across the pond highlighting the bear story of the day. It's great to see a One Punch Man Tolkien fan out there as well, along with the Glankener. 2 centuries before the Declaration of Independence, Jefferson was a great lad. Indeed. Indeed. We need solid lads once again, ladies and gentlemen, and be ever determined to defend this nation and our country and our Constitution, even at our own peril. Because the peril of a great nation is at hand. Andrew Masterson is in the house, the most talented man on the internet, and probably one of the most fit man on the internet. Guy's been in the gym every day. Man, crazy stuff. Oh, look at all these great people. Rob Altus is out there for flippin' sake. Yeah. Can we really call Lena a celeb? Well, she got a ticket to go see Tay-Tay. So, yeah. Tay-Tay, Freedom Seeker. Come on. Come on. Oh, dear, the spelling. Oh, that's true. Cat slave. CC, clean your glasses. All right. I think somebody said they liked my eyes. I think this is just a ploy to see my eyes. Maybe that's true. They are that blue color that everybody wishes they had. So I just dropped my pill caddy on the ground. Excellent. 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 All right, let's spray the glasses. This is going to have to be the ritual of the day. You have to wet clean these lenses, which is crazy, which means I have to go to the optometrist to get refills of whatever's in this thing. It's not just water. It's got some kind of alcohol-y thing, I imagine. If anybody knows what the secret sauce on the glasses cleaner is, let me know. These are like some kind of polycarbonate lens, I imagine. I don't think they're ground glass at all, especially since I can do all the magic stuff, like change colors when I go outside. All right, let's see if we can see. Better. Not perfect. Well, goodness. What did I do? I cleaned my glasses. All right. Normies are boycotting the Odyssey. Let's hope this time the Chuds will help us get cinema again. But I'm not hopeful. Well, I'm hoping for it. Odyssey looks rough. Oh man, they're getting their clock cleaned. If I were what's his name, Nolan, I'd be like, maybe I should bail. Oh, it's isopropyl alcohol. Really? Thank you, Ruby Hoof, for $2 in Culture Casino cash. Oh, I owe you guys clips. I owe you guys clips for all the beautiful gifties this morning. The beautiful gifties, the beautiful gifties. I haven't seen Deeple. Oh, there's Deeple. What's up? He's over on the green machine. All right, let me do it. All right. Let's see. Oh, thanks for the cheddar, everybody, and for the lovely generosity at the beginning of the stream. You are all awesome.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Oh, man, you guys are great. Let's get back. We got things and people and things to celebrate because some people have been here for a minute. Like the Weatherman, who says, after 42 months of membership, I had a migraine this weekend, but I woke up with a sinus headache, which is better than a 20-day migraine. Indeed. And then the very generous, is this live for 20 Canadians, says, in fact, it wasn't well done. Interfering with nature seldom is. Oh, you don't think so? Huh. How was he to know that the bear wasn't a mama with cubs who might starve because of him? Oh, that's a good question. Bears have it hard enough without do-gooders taking their meals away. Interesting. I hadn't thought of it from that perspective. Is this live? Is this live? So, yeah. You know what? That's a good perspective. Thank you for readjusting my opine on that one. That's a good way to look at it. Nature does have apex predators. Apex predators need to hunt, and they need to be able to feed themselves and their little ones. So there's that. Huh. Well done, Is This Live? Thank you for adjusting my attitude. And thank you, Weatherman, for being around for almost 4 years, brother. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. You guys are incredible. See, I almost went French. Ms. Pic Cafe would be proud. Once you go French, I don't know what you'd say to that one. I know what the other one is. If you're on a phone or a tablet right now, please use your hype points on today's video. It helps. I'll be commenting on video comments starting as soon as the stream's over. I'm not sure what the rest of the day looks like at this point. I don't know what follows us anymore. I know that Marv starts 45 minutes before this show. Something about stench. I kid. Yeah. Who used to do that? Who was the comedian that said I keyed? It was the dog comic. What was that dog's name? I keyed. Oh, come on, you guys know this one. Somebody out there has to know it. Everybody wants some. I want some too. That's right. All right, let's see if we can customize. Let's see, it's supposed to be That Park Place Live that we go to next, right? Midnight's Edge in the morning. I got to go to Midnight's Edge in the morning first because I got to do box office over there. Let's see. I see it. I'm going to send you to the right one today. All right. Let's see. You guys are more important than any of this other stuff, so let's say hi to you. I'm glad you had a less intense headache, though, Weatherman. Low spec Linux gaming in the house. We got Cat Slave over there. Caveat Ties, as I mentioned before. God's Love is over there. Must have sent a message that was not appropriate. Let's see, who else is out there? We saw some other people like Corporeal Being, but somebody else snuck in. Oh, Longest Parsec. Good morning. Good morning. All right. That's right. Little Van Halen for you. Everybody wants some. Randy Daytona. Excuse me. We got a lot of Randys around here now. And we got Caledon 910, everybody's favorite radio station, along with 11 Alpha. Triumph, the dog comic. That's right. Oh, to poop on you. That's right. Ah, man. Richard Linklater made a movie called Everyone Wants Some. Okay. 2016, about a college football freshman in the 80s. It was really boring. Well, thank you for that. Bruce Newhouse in the house, and Penny saying hi to the new house. Yeah, the insult comic dog, Corporeal Being. All right, everybody's there. I adore cats. That's why we need coyotes. Well, there you go. Linda just got here. Don't know what the jewels mean. I sent them. Thank you. And the hype. WJB Daily here for 2 months says, saw Young Washington. Excellent cast and script. Yeah. The reviews are miles wide. And we'll talk about the box office if you want. I'll just say that I was not surprised by positions 1, 2, and 3. And anybody that doesn't pay too much attention to movies. Everybody knew what this weekend was going to be, and everybody sees the backlash that Odyssey has. Odyssey is going to be a hot mess, and I'm going to do a video on that because the numbers keep looking very bad, especially on that final countdown trailer. Doesn't look good. But let's take a look. Since we can, we shall. Since we are capable, we will. That's what we do here. We do the things we can do. Or maybe other people don't. We talk about the boxes. We'll be doing this over on Midnight Edge in the morning for the first hour, and then I will join That Park Place live, I hope. We'll see if they send me the invite. Sometimes nobody wants to talk to me. Anyway, Minions and Monsters, 34.4 million, which is a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Yeah, big time. Because it did 61.4 million in its opening 5 days. Supergirl hasn't even hit that high in its first 2 weeks of release, which we'll get to in just a moment. Toy Story 5, 31 million, only falling off 56% again in 3,979 theaters, earning 8,799 per theater. It's almost at 400 million domestic. It will hit that by next weekend, by the end of next weekend for sure. Young Washington in third place at 20 million, 2,700 theaters. Not bad. Not bad at all. Especially, look, the people that were cast were, some of them were from the Blast Angel Studios flop, Animal Farm, the pro commie movie, which again, that's going to be the new Woke 2.0 is going to be the neo-Marxists, the socialists, and the commies coming for us. There won't be quite as much identitarianism because that really backfired on them, but it's going to be something else. James Lindsay was writing about it recently, so there's that. Our good friend Cyrano gives 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Cyrano. You are amazing. Much, much appreciated. We'll play a clip for you here in just a moment. Amazing sauce. Amazing neat. Let's see. Does everyone here know about Tom Connor's new channel? I do not. Let's make sure people know about that. Bonnie Gamester says Monday, so good to me. That's right. Good morning. Look at all these lovely ladies in the chat. I love it. The women of Culture Casino. I should do a calendar. Anybody want to be on a calendar? Randall Arcer, you want to be on a calendar? You're not a woman, but, 45 months of membership says, let's see, almost 4 years. I must be crazy, and so are the gods. I do hope that U.S. wins the World Cup just to irritate the Euros and Canadians. The cope will be hilarious. Well, that one player got the removal of the red card penalty, so we have a chance. They're saying there's a chance. Or was the game yesterday? I don't even know. Yesterday I was out of pocket, guys. Sunday was incredibly busy. I did not get to do the video I wanted to do. So today, in addition to going to multiple banks, because I got to do banking stuff, because I'm going to be on the road, I'm going to also be starting the roof project. That'll be a video on that garden place next week. So you'll finally get the video of the repairs and all the different steps I have to take. So there's that. All right, back to the final 4. Supergirl, 9.6 million, falling off 74% in 3,602 theaters. Only 58.4 million. Guys, this is the number we pay attention to. 10 days of release. It's out twice as long as Minions and Monsters, and they tried to sell you the lie of 36.4 million when it was 61.4 million. Guess who else had a 5-day release? Supergirl. That's why it's 10 days now. Actually, it's actually more days now. Technically, it would be 12 days in release. This is why I hate when they do the preview numbers, because it's 2 days, it's 1 or 2 days or more of lies that they're telling us, which is tired. Texas 84 for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, word is Spider-Man will have a lead-in to Avengers, which super sucks. They're re-releasing Endgame because they're trying to erase Phase 4 and Phase Dive. I'm not kidding. There are going to be added scenes and edits done to Russo Brothers' Endgame so that this fits together. Anywho, and in 5th position, Disclosure Day over the holiday weekend only earned $6 million because everybody is not interested in disclosure. Another 27% loss. And for a Spielberg joint, it has barely over $100 million in 24. box office days. Wow. There's Matt G. Matt G. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swifty in the house. We got a few other folks rolling through the door. Donovan Bradford, hello, hello. And I think I saw, and there he is, Muqtadir Ali. Good to see you, my friend. All right, and let's see. Cyrano, like I said, we owe Cyrano a clippy. So let's drop that now. Have to switch scenes. That worked out well. Hey, let's do a thanks, a little gratitude. Let's do that.
Words cannot express the gratitude that comes from culture towards you on this day. Or they can, but, it's just one of those things you say. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Little Elvis for you. The old version of Animal Farm is on Amazon, so you can watch it the way it should have been done again. Crazy. Is Tom's new channel on Rumble? Good question. I don't know. I don't trust one bank, let alone multiple ones. Well, unfortunately, especially, whoa. I just went uber blurry. Uber blurry. What is happening right now? Come here. There we go. Hello, Clarice. Okay, anyway. Recently, a lady from Australia visited me. Really? Ancient friend. Wow. Lost track in the 90s. When we were in high school, she was proud of me. I still looked like a 3-year-old. Gotta love the Aussies. Yeah, they're great. I miss talking to Grant as often as I used to. Just, time and effort caught up, and I'll have to reach back out. I hope he's doing well. I'd like to check in on them, see what they're doing. Yeah, I think Avengers might be DOA. I think the Odyssey is too. The backlash is extraordinarily bad. I don't think Nolan prepared himself. I really don't. Blackie says, I don't care about Endgame. Well, they're going to re-release it with all this new scenery. That's not what it is. New scenes, to add context for the next film. They're literally going to ignore Phase 4 and Phase Dive, or I should say Phase Bore and Phase Dive. Fascinating. John, the Beagle Dad, says there's going to be a Young Washington sequel. I can imagine. There's more history there. Makes sense. The Glenkinner points out something that it wasn't lost on me. You have a lot of the same cast in Spider-Man and Odyssey. Not the entire cast, but a lot of them. Zendaya and Tom together. Imagine that one film is going to destroy another film's box office. Because Spider-Man will destroy the Odyssey's box office, even though it shows up a little bit later. Star Wars Nikki is thanking Is This Live for making that point, and I did too. It was very smart, correcting my thinking. Don't need to have stinking thinking. Need to be able to step back and look at the bigger picture. I appreciate that. That's what I try to do business-wise. So there you go. Weatherman says, I got 2 words for Disney Marvel. Good luck. I feel like at the beginning of like a Liam Neeson Taken movie. I don't know why. Looks like Tom's new channel is on the Green Machine, and there's a link in the Green Machine side. There's that. I remember when No Way Home was a lead into Strange 2. Then Strange 2 completely threw that out of their movie. Yeah, it was dumb. Lots of dumb decisions being made right now. Caveat Ties for and with Caveat Ties in the chat with a rant. Whatever. Truth, justice, and whatever. All right, let's see if we can get to the rant from Caveat Ties for 2 Culture Casino cash over there. Ranting away to say, at my place, waiting for landscaping rock to be delivered. Here's a rant while I'm able. Well, thank you, Caveat Ties. Enjoy landscaping, Rock. Yeah. Man, so I've been doing soil research in Tennessee, and if I get the slopes and the things that I want on the property that again, I'm going to be looking at here in about a week, I'm going to need to tamp down a lot of stone. I'm going to try and use stone foundation, which I can get approved with proper engineering drawings, and then go from there. I'm also going to try to use passive cooling as a supplemental, and I'm also going to take advantage of any water on the property. So, but thank you for the rant. You just bought 1 foot of 4-inch ABS piping. So thank you for that. That's how I'm going to look at everything from now on. It's going to be like, how much of this do I get to build? Mostly, I should be looking at it like the memberships. If we get, like I said, if we have 1,000 members on this channel, we can the channel will pay for itself. So there's that. Just think of it that way. Oh my gosh! Blast from the past. Jin Long is in the house for 5. Australian Cashola saying, "Hey, Culture, long time. I'm up because I can't sleep. Your art computer got stolen? No way. Everything you drew in the last 8 years is lost. Feeling bummed. That's such a shame. Oh man, I'm so sorry. You did a lot of work for me, and I really appreciated it. Goodness gracious, my friend. I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah, this Jin Wong is a very talented artist and does commission work, so you can reach out to him. I'm sorry, man. I really am. Thank you for the 5 Australian. I hope somebody has the good sense to return it to you. I doubt it, but yeah. Translation says the Godzillionaire, Culture is building a bunker. Actually, for the giant water tanks, the cisterns that I'm going to have on property for water storage, um, yeah, there'll be a bunker for those because you kind of want to put those in a hillside. You kind of want to level them out, dig them in, so they collect more water, catch water from the everywhere. Use metal, of course. Use metal roofing on anything that you build that you're going to do water catchment on. And then you have a first flush gate, um, and that's where your poop water is. So, and then of course you use UV sterilizers and stuff like that. And rain collection water is actually also referred to as sweet water because it hasn't passed through the soil yet, because it and because you're collecting it off a metal roof, it never has the salt that's in the soil, so it has a sweet taste to it, or what your tongue thinks is sweet. Anyway, no, they do not. Do not what? I don't know what this is referring to. I watched a video of a Quebecer go to France, and the French told her to speak English. It's not really French, right? It's Canadian French. I don't know. Their accents are crazy, though. Especially the Newfies. Crazy accents, Newfoundland. I'm really sorry, Jin Wong. I really am. Oh, well, it looks like Weatherman's stepping out. Weatherman, thank you for being here with us today. You're a wonderful human. Have a good day. All right. Yeah. Wow, that's like, wait, wrong thing. It's like Spain and the Latino world. The Spanish are apparently quite insulting to Spanish speakers from their former colonies. Well, yes, they are. The Castilians are like, we are Spanish. You are not Spanish. You're speaking peasant Spanish. It's really is. They're very classist in Spain. There's no doubt about it. The Glankener says, "Wow, that's bloody messed up, Juan. Years of work lost. I hate burglars deeply, deeply, deeply despise burglars. Keep strong, friend. Indeed." You forgot where you put the backups, you'll stumble across them. You will. You will. And again, do check out his work because it's amazing stuff. Cyrano, after all those gifties, comes back in with another $5 Culture Casino cash, saying movie critic, engineer, gardener, and Texas Ranger fan. Culture Casino, man about town. Indeed. Yeah, well, there's a story behind this hat. Can't tell it because it'll give too much away. It'll give too much away about me. Someday, when we're safely in Tennessee, and I don't have a public presence in the place I am. Chief William Schweiker, hope everyone had a great 4th of July. We did because of you, sir. We did because of you and your friends, your companions, and our allies. It's a beautiful 4th and 5th. Thank you, Chief William Schweikert. We had a tornado bunker in West Texas. Well, that's also something I have to do. We're gonna have to have a basement cellar area in the house. I was thinking about that. Sister Christian, you're the only one. Look at you guys. Amazing. I love the fact that you guys just have conversations in the chats. Like, Quebeca is a 300-year-old peasant French bastardized with English. Well, there you go. Quebeca. Yeah, they invade Florida like crazy. Man, what's the name of it's the Tampa town. It's that has a religious center right there. What's the name of that? Oh, it fell out of my brain. It's a Tampa suburb. Come on, somebody. Snowbirds, that's what they're called, Randall Orser, yeah. What's the name of that town? That's the church headquarters, the flag base. You guys know what I'm talking about? Bill Blum says Castilians are Spanish with a lisp. They're elitist. But I'm going to tell you something. Some of the most beautiful women in the world are Castilians. Oh, boy. When I was a young man, fell in love with one. Oh, boy. Very young. I was in my teen years. Before times. Man. Yeah, particularly in Castile and Leon. Andalusian is the main Spanish dialect in southern Spain. España. A cousin of mine, his family spoke a variety of French his whole life. But when he got into a workforce, he learned that his family variety wasn't the same. Yeah. Chief William Schweigert says, culture. How was the 4th? Incredible. I am out killing weeds in the front yard and pulling vines. Ooh, joined late. Did you talk about Supergirl did this weekend? Not good. Down 74%. No bueno. We need Federation standard. How about the United Federation of Planets? Because they don't speak English anyway. That was the Venus, like, Sister Christian. REO Speedway. Oh, rough. Yeah, Supergirl did die on the vine. It was always gonna. I told you it was gonna fall at least 60%, if not more, and I wouldn't be surprised if it fell 70% or more. Again, I've been doing this for a long time. I've watched this trend. It's not good. Wokeifying stuff and feminizing stuff kills things. Don't do that. T is for Texas. T is for Tennessee. There you go. And I will be wearing volunteers hats as well. I think I even have a volunteers jersey somewhere. Yeah. I'm around a tiny town here in North Carolina, small enough to have 3 total traffic lights, including the one to the interstate. That's awesome. That's the kind of place I want to be. That's definitely a Vols cap. Hey, I'm going to tell you, I would gladly wear one. Yeah. I'm not going to be a carpetbagger. I'm going to incorporate myself. I'm going to try to pick up a proper language. My accent will get very thick, I'm afraid. I picked a fine day to get shot out of a cannon. Oh, boy. Walter says the French told the French told the Quebecer to speak English because Canadian French sounds like the equivalent of Chaucerian English. Chaucerian. Like, okay. English to the French. Canadian French is very old and outdated. Bach. You guys are amazing. Look at all these great people here today. Got Kaladin out there. Depending upon subsoil, rock tornado shelter can be above ground. Well, true story. I mean, you could build a cement bunker, I guess, concrete bunker, or what we call a bank vault bunker. I always wanted to have a house with a bank vault basement, a vault basement, they call them. Always thought that was awesome, especially if you have wine. And yes, that's the town I was thinking of, Clearwater. That place gets heavily invaded by Canadians. Holy cow. Whoo. They still have French-speaking schools in South Louisiana. Yeah, but that's Creole. It's not really exactly French. It's Creole. It's way different. Tom Hubbard says, sorry I'm late. Bizarre morning here in West Georgia. Well, I'm just glad you're here, Tom. Thanks for joining us. By the way, I'll be driving through Georgia and Alabama on my return trip. So I'm going to be stopping at one of my friend's house who just relocated to Bama. And they're doing good. So they sold their place, but they moved to another place where there's water. That was the stipulation that my buddy had, was it's got to have water. I got to talk to him on the phone because I got to schedule that. Az had it at 80%. That was steep. It's not like he was wrong by that much, though. I mean, 74%, I'd give him the 6%. I mean, it did fall off a cliff and likely was only helped by the holiday weekend. I think if it weren't a holiday and it was competing with the same films, it earns even less. It was a bad movie. Bad movie. It was rotten. Thank you, Muqtadir Ali. Everything Wokes turns to dung, says the man himself, Andy Masterson, most talented action figure creator out there. Well, one of them. I know another guy that used to work for a famed shop that did action figures. He's out there too. Haven't seen him in a minute. Need to reach back in time and find some of these people. Culture's part Bigfoot and part Super Saiyan. Hence him tossing the police and EMTs everywhere. It was crazy, dude. I could not, if I had the security footage of that, I would play that as an intro. It would be awesome. The witnesses. My mom said I was out of my mind. Because I was telling people and literally throwing them off me. Get the bleep off of me. And that's not words I use, so my mom was like horrified. Just like, it was a day. Oh, let's not repeat that one, kids. Chaucer, the author. Yeah. Chaucer, I thought. Hey, TC Burton in the house says, I saw a statue sitting on a mailbox on the way home from work the other day. I thought of you. Well, thank you. Oh, man. I either have a cold or my allergies are real bad. And here's the weird thing. There's this part of the year in Tennessee that's called pollen season. It's usually only about a week to 10 days, but everything gets covered in pollen. Yeehaw. Flying blind on a rocket cycle in the house for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, good day all, at least for a Monday after a holiday. It is. It truly is. We had good news. We had good time. We have good people. We are blessed, we should say. Thank you every day. Be grateful for every day on this earth. Honestly. You don't know how long you'll be here. Nobody lives forever. Mags London, hello. Good to see you, Mags. Says, did you see the interview with Lapita in which he says that Homer didn't include women perspective in the Odyssey? Yes, true. Don't care. I'm sure nobody does. And that's, I guess, your point here, Mags. Homer wrote 2 incredibly important books. This is the subversion of Western civilization. The Greeks gave us what we've got now in so many different ways. We need to honor them, not dishonor them. This is dishonoring an entire civilization that put us where we are now. One of the greatest hero stories ever put in motion. The Odyssey, the Iliad. Let's be honest. Is it right-wing propaganda? What is the royal family's duty to the people in the United Kingdom, Ari? Their unjust laws and uncontrolled migration. I don't know what the royal family's doing. Not much. The king is a terrible king. Sorry. Didn't used to be that way. Used to have great respect for the prime ministers and the lawmakers in the UK. What if Sydney Sweeney played drunk Supergirl? It wouldn't have helped. I mean, she could have played the character. She would have been better to look at, but she could have played the character. And the problem is, if you're a good actor or actress in this case, with any chops at all, you're going to follow the script and the direction. If this is how they wanted the Supergirl to act, Sydney Sweeney couldn't have saved the role. Probably would have made more initial box office because she is star power. But Millie Alcock? No. And again, Hollywood's goal isn't to cast beautiful women anymore. And here's the problem with that. The aesthetic doesn't just appeal to men. Beautiful women appeal to women. And so do beautiful guys. Fit, attractive, handsome, whatever word you want to put to it. But aesthetically attractive is aesthetically attractive. Unconventionally attractive is not appealing to everyone. This is a problem. Hollywood forgot that. And you don't have to be conventionally attractive to become very popular and well-liked and successful in Hollywood. But it sure darn helps. Yeah, who's more Dutch than the Dutch? There you go. I'm more human than human. Look at all these great people. Hup Holland. There you go. Cedar fever. Pollen season. TZ Burt reminding us that life is good. We should be grateful every day. And Muqtadir Ali follows that up with enjoy your life as much as you can. Indeed. Homer. Different Homer. Oh! Way different Homer. Pine pollen season is a week. Allergy season is 10 months long. Well, we'll see. Right now, so in the desert Southwest, you have Palo Verde, which will decorate everything 1 month of the year. Woo! uh, Could get a little rough. The Glankener says, Lapita still believes Africans live in Wakanda. Okay. Look at all these great people in the chat. Unfortunately, our government aren't doing enough. Yeah. Look, it's the Western nations need to come together, right? And you can have a proper melting pot with multiple cultures. But they need to find there's a reason they relocated to get away from the failing cultures of wherever they're trying to migrate from. But that bringing your failed systems to a successful system isn't going to improve it. It's only going to drag it down. So you have to adapt. You have to assimilate. That's what we did in the United States here up until the last 25, 30 years. Let's be honest. Yeah, think back to the Black and White Silence with Fatty Arbuckle. Yeah, Buster Keaton, Charles Chaplin. The list goes on and on. It's a conversation I think Lou and I might have on Wednesday for the backlot, Hollywood backlot with Lou and you. I think it's a good thing to talk about. We kind of touched on it because of the Minions and Monsters film, because that actually honors old Hollywood. But yeah, there's a reason for that. That's right, White Zombie. More human than human. Roman says, ice, ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. The death of Robin Hood was bombed. Yep. Who in the right frame of mind decided to make this? I will never know. Well, again, it's all deconstructionism. That's a very Marxist thing to do, right? You want to disassemble the things that make real culture. And in this, our popular culture was starting to not just dominate the world, but be the prevailing culture of the world. Western civilization more advanced. Look at all the people visiting for the World Cup, right? Visiting the United States and making like flattering videos on it. Recognizing that maybe the USA is not what we've been told. Maybe the people there are very nice and it's a limited number of whack jobs that are, out there protesting the good things, which makes no sense to me. Tom Hubbard said, here in the South, the pollen you see is not the problem. Pine, etc. True. It's the stuff you don't see and you breathe in. Yeah. Like I said, the majority of the vegetable crops will be in the greenhouses that I construct on property. There will be row crops on the back part. Right now, I'm still targeting somewhere between 10 and 20 acres. I found, or I should say, one of my friends found 20.4 acres approximately. 23.4 acres. And that might work if I could parcel off the 3.4 acres and pull the price down a little bit. But yeah, I really don't want to have to provide roads or road access to anybody else though. Because that actually requires a prescribed easement. I'm not comfortable with that. Bela Lugosi was a great actor in everything, I believe, Roman. Thank you for that. Donovan Bradford is off. Take care. Take care. Dean Krantz is out there in the audience. Spotty Gamester says hi. What are you doing? What is a noble chore? Sorry, I'm late. I had to change the oil in my lawnmower. Yes, that is indeed a noble task. I agree. They made a movie about the death of Mr. Hood. I remember it watching with my DA. I believe Sean Connery was in it. Loved it. Then again, us 6-ish-year-olds watched everything. Happy times. I did watch a lot of stuff I shouldn't have. I really did. Cable was like a boon. Supergirl was horrible. Yes, it was. Yeah. And that's the other thing too, because of our like the cultural touchstones for all of us up until recently were the same. Truly. Which I think, again, you want to talk about how rap music was maybe pushed upon the U.S. popular culture to promote crime-ridden stuff. Yeah. It's possible. Robin and Marion, a great movie. There you go. Caveat Ties got his rocks. Well, get your rocks. I won't say it. All right. We have 15 minutes or so, maybe 16 minutes or so. We've gone over an hour. We have 15, 16 minutes until the beginning of That Park Place Live or Midnight's Edge in the morning. I am going to head over to Midnight's Edge in the morning to talk box office. We will speak more upon Supergirl, probably the Odyssey over there. And then I will pop in over at That Park Place Live for hour 2 over there. So that looks like the rest of the day for me. And I will be, after that, going to Banks and then doing greenhouse roof repair until it's too hot to breathe. So that's the plan. Now on to work. Caveat Ties. Have a good one. And let's see who else is out there. Who else is out there? We got Randy Daytona out there. Culture, have a brilliant 10 of 10 day. I will. Be safe. Hugs from Texas. You too, friend. Thank you for all you do. And on that note, I'm going to say once again, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, Cartoon Me is going to get a little busy here. When injustice strikes, I strike back.